If you are a content creator, business owner, or just someone who wants to make more money for yourself, in this video, I'm going to be giving you a simple framework that you can implement today to begin to generate more traffic and revenue for literally whatever you want to sell using the power of social media. And this system is exactly what we use to build our clothing brand Sayless Lifestyle to over 500,000 followers on TikTok, open up stores at a mall, and do all these crazy things because of the power of social media. So if you want to make $1 million a year, it's important to reverse engineer it, right? So what does $1 million a year mean? $1 million a year breaks down to $83K a month. What does $83K a month break down to? $83K a month breaks down to $2,740 a day. So instead of thinking, oh my gosh, if I want to make $1 million a year, or even, oh my gosh, if I want to make $100K a year, just do the math, make the game easy for yourself. When it comes to selling anything using social media, number one thing is brand. Branding is everything. Branding is key. And branding is more than just putting a logo on a product or having a logo as your profile picture, right? But having a brand really comes down to what does your company stand for? What does your company represent? So a brand is more than just a logo, but it's a set of values and emotions that are conveyed by a company. The second thing to note when building your brand, is it a personal brand, right? Are you creating content to promote yourself? Do you want to be a public speaker? Do you want to be an influencer, whatever it may be? Or are you promoting a business that's selling a physical product or a digital product? It's important to understand that. Number 3 is passion. Are you passionate about this brand, right? So many people just want to put a product out there on the internet to start to make money, but people are going to see through your content. People are going to see through your sales and marketing if the passion is there, if you truly care about the people on the other end of the product, or if you're trying to do this just for a quick buck, right? So passion, are you passionate about this brand? What are you passionate about? If you're passionate about sports, make a brand around sports, right? Don't just try to do something because you see that somebody on YouTube or somebody on TikTok did it. No, do what you're passionate about. You can make money doing anything, literally anything in this life, as long as you have a strong brand. Number 4 is niche. Once you understand what you're passionate about, now it's time to break it down to a specific niche. So let's say if your passion is sports, now let's niche it down. Is it basketball? Is it football? Is it college athletics? Is it high school? Is it professional sports, right? Really get specific about the niche, right? You don't want to be general. You want to have a niche, and that comes down to having, number 5, a target audience. The more niche that you get, the stronger the connection you build with your target audience. And at the end of the day, you are nothing without your customer. Your business, your brand is nothing without the customer. So it's important to understand your target audience to a T. And lastly, number 6, dream outcome. What does the dream outcome mean? Simply put, what dream outcome will your content provide? Why are people watching your content? People are not going to watch your content because you're a good person or you think that your content is cool. No. What value are you providing through your social media content? And when it comes to having a dream outcome, right, there are 3 reasons why people will watch your content on social media. Number 1, it can be entertainment, right? People want to watch it to laugh or to cry or just to spark some type of feeling or emotion. Number 2 could be education, right? They want to learn. They want to become educated on a certain topic or skill. And number 3 is inspiration. They want to be inspired. They want to be motivated to take action on a specific action. Pick one of these 3 or implement all 3 of them, right? But really get specific on how you're going to provide value and provide your dream outcome to your target audience. Number 2 key to building a social media empire is MSI. Simply put, MSI stands for multiple sources of income. Rest in peace to the late Bob Proctor. That's the first person that I learned MSI from. Multiple streams of income. And people always talk about, oh, I gotta have multiple sources of income. Millionaires have 7 sources of income, right? And people usually drag that. But for the sake of the example, if you want 7 income streams, right, you don't have to go start 7 different businesses or have 5 jobs in 2 different businesses. No, you can create 7 income streams within one business, within one brand, right? So just some examples. There are a variety, but just for example, you can have ad revenue where you're posting content on a platform such as YouTube, and YouTube will pay you for the ads that they place on your videos. You can have a physical product, right? Whether it's clothing, as a lot of people like to do these days, whether it's wristbands, whether it's whatever, literally whatever it is, right? That's a physical product you can sell and ship to people that they can use. Or you can have a digital product. It could be a course, it could be a training, a PDF, an ebook. There's so many different digital products that you can sell. You can have brand deals, right? If people will say, hey, your brand lines up with ours, so we're going to pay you to promote our business on your platform with your content. You can have memberships or subscriptions, whether it's through Patreon, Discord, whatever platform you want to use, Instagram subscription, where people are paying you monthly recurring income to provide some level of service or value to them. And number 6 is consulting or coaching, right? Directly, one-on-one, teaching somebody a skill, a trade that you have that they want to know. And number 7, and this one is kind of lighthearted, but live streams, right? We see all the time on TikTok where people will send people roses and donations, right? But that's a valid source of income. If you are providing that entertainment value or that inspiration value or that education value, people will come in your live stream, whether it's on YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, and they will be happy to give you money in exchange for the value that you're providing them. So these are just 7 income streams right here, but there are so many that you can implement within your social media business. So it's just about figuring out what works best for you. So with that being said, it all comes down to providing value. Don't just always ask, but as Gary Vee would say, jab, and then right hook. Give, and then you can ask through any of these income streams right here, where your customers, the people who consume your content will be more than happy to give you money in exchange for the value that you provide. All right, now getting down to the nitty-gritty. Content. When it comes down to content, right, this is the core of building a social media empire, because social media is at its core content. So when it comes to content, number 1, develop a strategy. It's important to know what type of content you're going to be posting, what forms of content, on what platforms. Are you going to post just on YouTube, or are you going to post on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram? Are you going to make specific content for each of those platforms? Are you going to repurpose content for different platforms, use across all the different platforms? It's important to have a strategy for your content. And the second thing, almost not in opposition, but once you have a strategy, you have to execute. What good is a strategy if you are not going to execute on the strategy, right? So sometimes, as much as it's good to plan, sometimes you just have to put the action forward and figure things out as you go. So execution is more important than just having the information or just having a strategy. So execute. Just post, be consistent, and you will see along the way that you're going to get better as you go. And that's the third step. Learn along the way. Success leaves clues. You're going to see what works and what doesn't. You're going to see what your audience resonates with and what they don't. So just follow the clues of success, and they will lead you to more success with your content, with whatever it is that you want to promote and sell in your business. And the number 4 step to building your social media empire is scaling, right? So once you have a solid foundation, you're posting content consistently that is promoting your brand, you have a core product offering that you are selling, that you're promoting by providing value in your content, right? You're seeing some sales coming in. Now it is time to scale, right? And as I said earlier, success leaves clues. So when it comes to scaling your content empire, why would you post a video and it gets 100K views and the next video is something completely different, right? When it comes to Sayless Lifestyle, our TikTok, once we had our first TikTok that hit 100K views, we literally posted every single video exactly like it for the next 3 years, right? So with that being said, the algorithm is going to push what the people want. And the only way to know what the people want is to see what the people liked in the past, right? So success leaves clues. Also, it is important to reverse engineer. Reverse engineer. What does this mean? Whatever income stream that you choose, it's important to reverse engineer that success. So a quick example for you guys. If your goal in this $1 million example is to make $83,000 a month so that you can make $1 million a year, don't just say, okay, I want to make $83K a month, but let's really break it down. Let's say the income stream that you want to use is you have a Patreon subscription where people are paying $25 a month for exclusive content and for that community, right? If you have 3,320 members paying you $25 a month, that's $83K a month right there, right? So that's an example of reverse engineering it. But you can even mix some of these income streams. Let's say that with this $25 a month Patreon, there is only 2,000 members, right? You have 2,000 members that are paying you, right? So what are you going to do now that you have 50K a month in revenue? What are you going to do to get the remaining 33K? Maybe for those Patreon members who are already paying you, who are already invested, you can do a product drop, whether it's a digital or a physical product once a month for $50. Boom, get 660 orders, not even all the 2,000 members. And there you go. You made your $83K a month, right? So really just be creative. And at the end of the day, whatever you want to achieve, start with the end in mind and then work backwards. Get your numbers written down and figure out what you really want from a financial standpoint. And that is going to get you to where you want to go. So with that being said, that was just a quick overview of what we did in Sayless Lifestyle to help us generate revenue and, more importantly, generate impact through all the content that we made, right? And if you want us to help you implement this system in your own brand, grow your own brand, grow your business with you, we do have a couple of options, right? We do have a consultation package for brand owners who are actually serious, who are currently doing numbers right now, which will run you $2,500 a month, right? Everybody can afford that. So our most popular option, we have a one-on-one coaching call, one-time coaching call for $250. We hop on the phone for an hour with you and we break down your business and really help you get to that next level in your brand that you are looking to get to. And if you can't afford that, we do have a course for $50, right? Breaks down everything that we did to scale Sayless Lifestyle to hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue, 500K on TikTok, get retail stores in the mall, and really just build a powerful brand through social media. If you still can afford that, just feel free to subscribe, watch these videos down below, and we'll see you in the next video. Let's get it.